Hello. I'm just playing around at my desk, so I figured I'd make a video of what I'm doing. I had some little bitty scraps. I was making some more red, white, and blue cards, and I made a strip card, and I had these little tiny strips left over, so I made a strip tape border with double stick tape, and then I lined the inside of this card, and then I just used some on this clothespin. I'm always using clothespins on my desk to hold things together while I'm gluing it down like a bow to put a bow on and stuff. So it's fun to have them look pretty. So I made that one so far. And now I want to make some more. And I was thinking, this is so pretty. And I think I can definitely get 2 out of this. So let's cut this in half, because then, will that? Yep, it will. I just want to make sure. Oh yes, perfect, okay. And it's not quite long enough, so I was thinking of maybe putting this on the end of it. Why not? That'll be pretty. So if I do it this way, and then I just need a little piece of tape to put that together. There. Alrighty. So let's see how this looks. And the biggest thing you have to worry about is making sure that when you're doing this is double stick tape, to make sure that you put the tape on this side line it up on this side where the lever is, because when you trim it off, you want to trim it on the flat side. It's hard to trim around this. So that's a good suggestion to remember. And I think I want thinner tape so I'm not wasting, which I have in my drawer here. Let's see which one. This one. That'll work. Alrighty. So I just gotta find the end and put this tape on here. There. Alright. And a little tip while I'm doing this, I have 2 pair of sticky scissors, and I had a lip gloss or chapstick rather, that went bad on me. It smells kind of weird, so I'm not using it on my mouth anymore. I'm just using it to keep my scissors lubed up, so when I'm cutting little papers or sticky stick stuff, then I can use these instead of my good ones, because I kept getting my good scissors all yuckied up. Alright, so let's try this. Let's see, we'll start with this one on the end first. Oh yes, very nice. Okay, that's pretty. Very nice. Alrighty, so that one's done. So now I just have to do the other side. And yes, I do realize I'm double taping this, but that's okay. I don't mind it. Alrighty, so let's trim this up. Is that crooked? Yes, it is. Alright, there. Now let's turn this over, and the hooky thing is on this side. So, but I don't think I'm going to need to trim this one down anyway, so it's not going to make a difference. It's so fun to be able to create and make things. Alright, so the other one I put mostly that on. So this one, I guess I can do it the same way. Why not? sideways, crooked. All right, that's better. Okay. There. All right, that's pretty. Very nice. So now I've got two of them. All righty, and I've got this paper. Okay, so I can definitely do that one. So put that tape down and trim off the excess. And so I want to make sure that I line this up on that side because that's where that bar thing is. Whoops. Probably help if I take the back piece off of this tape, huh? Nope, pulling the whole thing up. All right, let's try this again. There, that's better. Okay, gotta release that paper. All right, so now let's put this on. And I want to line it up on this edge because that's where the mechanism is. There. So then I can trim this. And then I can trim this. Yeah, see, that's a lot better. There you go. So that side's done. So now I can do the other side with this paper. Alrighty, so let's do this one. So any crafter, this is a perfect gift idea for anybody who does crafting, or actually anyone who sits at a desk, because they can be used in place of paper clips, and I also use these in the kitchen to close my chip bags. So they work around the house for different things. All right, so their release paper's off. Let's line it up on this side. There, perfect. So have you ever seen this done before? There you go. Perfect. That's a pretty one. Very nice. So now I've got three of them. I've got three left to do. Let's see, what else am I going to do? Oh, let's see. Is that wide enough to do two? Yes, I think it is. Just got to cut it down the center. I've done this before with washi tape too, and that's just as easy to do. Oops. Guess I can tape both sides at the same time, huh? So my cats have been very good today. They've caught 2 mice already. And they left the first one right in Daddy's shoe. And here it is, a dead mouse laying on Daddy's shoe. And I said, oh, honey, you're the kitty's favorite today. They let you a surprise in your shoe. So he had to go get it out of his shoe. Then the next one, they brought it in, and it was halfway dead. It was still alive, but brought it over and was playing with it for a little bit. And then when the mouse was still for a couple seconds there, then Daddy had to go over and get it. It was so funny in his shoe, though. But I think I'd rather find it in my shoe than what my Brina did before. I had a cat named Brina, and she caught a mouse in the middle of the night, and I was dead asleep. And she brought me this mouse, and she put it at the bottom of the bed right between my feet. And I woke up because I felt something moving around at my feet, and it totally freaked me out. So I picked my feet up and whoosh and threw whatever it was off, and there goes the cat and this mouse flying off the bed. And and she meowed, and then I realized, oh gosh, that must have been a mouse. So I had to wake myself all the way up so that I could see where it was, and Brina had caught it and she was still playing with it, so I kind of had to wait till she was done playing with it and get it away from her. So, all right, that's a pretty one too. I like them. All right, 2 more. Let's see what color. And it doesn't really matter what color. It's just a matter of, oops, here's some paper. That should be wide enough to put on there. Oh yes, definitely. Alrighty, where's that tape? The last mouse we caught, or I caught, was with the kids were here, the grandkids, and it was just sitting still over by the front door on the mat. And when I walked by from the living room into the kitchen area, then I saw it sitting over there on the rug, the mouse, and I went, oh my goodness, the cat's caught another mouse. And so I went over and looked at it, and I thought, I don't know if it's really dead or if it's just pretending to be dead. And so I went in the kitchen and I found a Tupperware container and went out in the front room, and as soon as I cupped it down over it, then it started running in circles inside that cup. So I thought, all right, it's definitely alive. So I scooped the lid on it and said, come on, kids, let's go for a ride. Usually I give them to my husband to take care of, but he was at work for the day, so I thought, all right, we're going to let this thing go somewhere else. So we took a ride down the road to there was an empty building down the road, so we let it off down there. So and of course my grandson was saying, well, Grandma, what about his family? Isn't he going to miss his family? And I said, well, he might. I said, but then again, maybe he'll find somebody else that really needs a family that doesn't have a big enough family. So it's so cute sometimes, the things the kids think of to talk about and to worry about. There, now I have a green one. Now 1 left. Alrighty. Ooh, I guess we can do that one too, why not? Alrighty. Come on, just get down there. There. All right. I remember when my girls were real little then, and they were saying, they were wondering, what happens to the teeth when the tooth fairy comes to get them? And I said, well, and I used to answer with a question. Whenever they would come up with things like that, then I would just let them figure it out for themselves. So I said, you know, that's a very good question. What do you think? And so they thought for a couple minutes, and then my one daughter puts her finger up and says, I know. And I said, what's that? And she said, she probably uses them. She probably gives them to the dentist so that they can make false teeth for people like Grandma, because they need teeth. And I said, you know what? You're probably right. That sounds like a good idea. I bet that's exactly what she does. And so that's what they always believed, was that the tooth fairy gave those teeth to the dentist so the dentist could make some false teeth for the people that needed some false teeth. So I love the way their little brains work when they're little like that. They're so cute. They can be so creative. Alrighty, this is the last one. Ta-da! All done. I like them. Perfect. Okay, so there you go. That's how I decorate my clothespins so that I can use them for clips in my craft room to hold things together, in my kitchen to hold bags shut, chip bags shut. Yep. Alrighty, so I hope you enjoyed this little creative tip here. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. YouTube likes those thumbs up too. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.